All right, welcome to 5.7 day 2. So yesterday what we did was we were creating two equations in the system that were in standard form. Today it's going to be a little bit different. They're both going to be in standard form, but we're going to be dealing with two equations, one that has to do with money and one that has to do with the number of items. Okay? So let's read the problem. A garden supply store sells two types of lawnmowers. The smaller lawnmower costs $249.99 and the larger mower costs $329.99. If 30 total lawnmowers were sold and the total sales for a given year was $8,379.70, find how many of each type were sold. So we have a small mower and we have a large mower. Okay? So let's create our money equation. In our money equation, so these will be system equations. In our money equation, we know that each small mower costs $249.99, so $249.99 per small mower. That's what this represents. And then each large mower costs $329.99 per large mower. And together, the total sales was $8,379.70. So notice how everything in this equation has to do with money. Okay? Now the second equation has to do with the number of items. So I know they sold some small, they sold some large, and together they sold 30 mowers, total mowers. So both of these equations are in standard form, but just one equation all has to do with money, one equation all has to do with items. So now that we have our system, we can find our solution. So y equals clear, clear. All right, so parentheses 8379.70, subtract the x term, close parentheses, divide by the coefficient of y. And then the second equation, you just have to subtract x, but I'm still going to divide by the coefficient of y just to keep it consistent. So let's make sure we see the intersection point. And we do. So second calc, 5, enter, enter, enter. Oh, I did something wrong. Let me see. 8379.70 minus 249.99 x divided by, that's it. I forgot a second insert. There we go. Second calc, 5, enter, enter, enter. What is going on with my calculator? Let's see if we can see the intersection point. Enter, enter, enter. Okay, so 19 small mowers and 11 large. So 19 small, that's what x is, and y equals 11 large. Okay, let's do number 12. Again, we're going to have a money equation and a number of items equation. So the town recreation department ordered a total of 100 baseballs and bats for the summer. Baseball camp, for the summer baseball camp. Baseballs cost $4.50 each and bats cost $20 each. The total purchase was $822. How much of each item was ordered? So we have baseballs and we have bats. Let's make a money equation and a number of item equation. Okay? So this will be my money. This will be my number of items. So each baseball is $4.50 each, $4.50 per baseball. Each bat was 20, so 20 per bat. And together, so we're going to add it, The total purchase was $822. So this is my money equation. Now let's make our item equation. I know they sold a total of 100 baseballs and bats. So they sold some baseballs, they sold some bats, but together it was 100. So this was the hard part. Now you use your calculator to figure out the rest. All right, so subtract the x term, divide by the coefficient of y. All right, second one, 100 minus x. Okay, so second calc, intersect. Let's see if we can see the intersection point. We can. So enter, enter, enter. So 76 baseballs. So x equals 76 baseballs, and y equals 24 bats. All right. 13. A group of 40 children attended a baseball game on a field trip. Each child received either a hot dog or a bag of popcorn. Hot dogs are $2.25 each. Popcorn is $1.75 each. If the total bill was $83.50, how many hot dogs and bags of popcorn were purchased? So X can be hot dog and Y can be popcorn. We're going to make a money equation. We're going to make a number of items equation. All right. So I know items, 40 children attended, so they bought so many hot dogs, so many popcorn. So this will be my items equation. Some hot dogs, some popcorn, but together they purchased 40. And then money equation, $2.25 per hot dog, $1.75 per popcorn, and together they purchased $83.50. That's the hard part. Okay, so $83.50 minus 225x divided by the coefficient of y, and then 40 minus x. I can divide by the coefficient of y, but you don't really need to. So intersect. Can I see it? There we go. Second calc, 5, enter, enter, enter. 27 hot dogs, 13 popcorn. Okay, so I want you guys to try 14 and 15 on your own, and then we'll go over it. All right, 14, we have child, and we have adult. You might have switched around these two variables. It's fine. You're still going to get the same answer. I know together they sold 458 tickets. An adult ticket, which I said was Y, is $6.50. And then a child ticket, which I said was X, is $3.50. And together that's what they got. So I have my money equation and my number of items equation. So 2881 minus 650x. Oh, you know what I forgot? Parentheses. Second insert. Divide by the coefficient of y, 350. All right, and then 548 minus x. Let's see, this is a pretty big number. So yeah, we could see the intersection. Okay, so second calc, 5, enter, enter, enter. 321 and 227. So my x, which is child, is 321 children and 227 adult. All right, for 15, again, we've got student and we got adult. My item equation is some student, some adult, but they sold 321 tickets. My money equation is $350 per adult and $250 per kid, and they sold a total of $937.50. So, oops, clear these. 321 minus X, and then 937.50 minus the X term, divide by the coefficient of Y. All right, let's see if we can see it. We can. So second calc, 5, enter, enter, enter. So 135 adult and 186 child. Okay, so these are the money and item equations. Sometimes you're going to get a system that has to do with number of coins equation. So same kind of thing as what we just did in 14 and 15, but a little bit different because you're going to have to deduce some answers. Okay, so there are collections of dimes and nickels worth $3.30. I know a dime is worth 10 cents each, and I know a nickel is worth 5 cents each. So this information is important. So let's call X dimes and Y nickels. Again, I'm going to have a money equation and I'm going to have a number of items equation. Dimes, 10 cents per dime. Nickels, 5 cents per nickel. But together, it's worth $3.30. So notice how everything in this equation has to do with money. Then we have some dimes, we have some nickels, but there are 42 coins at all. So how many dimes, how many nickels? That's the question. Okay, so let's use our graphing calculator. All right, so 330 minus the X term, divide by the coefficient of Y. Remember, a dime is 0.05, not 0.5. And then 42 minus X. Let's see if we can see the intersection. I can. So 64, oops, I made a mistake. I shouldn't get a negative. 330 minus 10X. Here it is. 42 minus X. I knew I made a mistake once I had that negative number. Second calc, 5, enter, enter, enter. 24 dimes, 18 nickels, and together they add to 42. Okay. So you guys are going to try 17 on your, or no, I'll do 17 with you. You guys can try 18. Actually, try 17 and 18, please. All right, 17 nickels, that's 0.05 per nickel, and quarters, that's 0.25. Okay, so some nickels, 5 cents per nickel, 25 cents per quarter. Oop, I'm using X here, not N. And they have a total value of $4.90. They have some nickels and some quarters, but a total of 42 coins. All right, so the only thing that really needs a change here, because 42 minus X can stay the same, is 490 is our constant. And we're subtracting, let me, X, nope, that should be 490 minus 0.05X divided by 0.25. All right, let's see if we can see it. Oops, I made a mistake. Oh, you know why? Because I don't have the beginning of the parentheses. Gosh, I'm making a lot of mistakes. Graph. All right, second calc, 5, enter, enter, enter. 28 nickels and 14 dimes. So 28 nickels, 14 dimes. All right, 18, same kind of thing. X is nickels, Y is dimes, 5 cents per nickel, 10 cents per dime. They have a total of $1.65 and 25 coins in all. All right. All right, here we go. So 165 minus 0.05x divided by 0.10 and 25 minus x. All right, so graph. Second calc, 5, enter, enter, enter. 17 nickels, 8 dimes. All right, now 19 and 20 have to do with test questions. So there's a math teacher. He says the test is worth 100 points. It contains 38 problems. Multiple choice questions are worth 2 points, and word problems are worth 5 points. So how many of each type of question are there? So we have multiple choice, and then we have word problems. So we're going to have a point equation, and we're going to have a number of items equation. So my point question, each multiple choice is 2 per multiple choice. Each word problem is 5 per word problem, and the number of points on the quiz is 100. And there are a total of 38 problems. So this is my system. All right, so 100 minus 2x divided by 5 and 38 minus x. See if we see the intersection point. My scale is so big it looks like this intersection point is not in the first quadrant, but it is. You just can't really see it that well. All right, there are 30 multiple choice and 8 essay. 30 multiple choice and 8 word problem. Okay. You guys do 20 on your own. This is what I'm going to look at to see if we need to work on this a little bit more tomorrow. And have a great day.